Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What a pleasure to be here. Absolute delight for me, State Senator Shelley Mayer from the 37th Senate District, to be here today to present the Women of Distinction Award for 2022 to the most fantastic and deserving candidate, the Executive Director of the Community Resource Center, Jirandy Martinez. You get a sense why I say the most deserving and the most extraordinary. So we are here at the Community Resource Center, located in Mamaroneck, a place that has had so many challenges, and Ida was the greatest of the challenges, and I think Jirandy will speak to that. But every year, let me acknowledge a few people who are here before I start. From the board of the Community Resource Center, Carol Pucci, the president, John Gitlitz, Len Aubrey, and Guillermo Bilbao. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being part of a board of an organization that really thrives and succeeds because of your support. So thank you to all of you very, very much. So every year the New York State Senate, usually in person, has a Women of Distinction award ceremony. And each person in the Senate, on a bipartisan basis, picks one person from their district who's deserving. And they come to Albany for a beautiful ceremony, a beautiful lunch, bring their family and their colleagues, and we celebrate. Well, we couldn't do it this year because of COVID, but I was very, very proud to nominate Jirandy Martinez to be the Woman of Distinction for my district for 2022. And if you look at the book, which is over there, that blue book has all of the women of distinction of the Senate, and you will see Jirandy's bio in there. But let me tell you a little bit about Jirandy, and let me just speak from the heart, because that's really the right thing to do. When I became the senator for this district, and I was introduced to this fantastic place, pre-COVID, that was helping people get jobs, helping people advocate for themselves, deal with the most challenging immigration problems, deal with the village and town of Mamaroneck, deal with the individual problems of immigrant families in our community in a welcoming way, in a way that said, we believe in you as our neighbors, we support you as our neighbors, and we will stand for you. I met Jirandy, and I was just struck by her leadership, her tenacity, and her belief in what she was doing. For those who don't know, Jirandy Martinez began her work with the CRC in 2008 as a volunteer ESL teacher. A native Mamaroneck resident and daughter of hardworking Colombian immigrants, Jirandy developed a deep passion for social justice and immigrant rights at a young age. And if you know her, and if you don't know her, you will see these passions come out every day in those she fights for and those she helps. She dedicated 10 years to the implementation of the CRC's Building Our Future program, the Workforce Development Initiative, while spearheading adult literacy initiatives and English programs, outreach that strikes at the heart of the immigrant community's effort to adapt and thrive. She completed her master's degree in public administration from the Marx School of Public and International Affairs. Once she became executive director, she strengthened and broadened the reach of the CRC. And now it has, I would say, a statewide reputation as the model for what immigrant advocacy really looks like in our communities, and particularly in our suburban communities, where some people hide from the fact that we are blessed to have a diverse immigrant community that lives with us and among us. So with her strong team, and she's going to introduce them, Jirandy has created tremendous community support, serving over 3,800 individuals in Westchester County through grassroots direct service and partnerships. CRC has been a force for change on all the big issues that we care about, certainly at the legislative level. The Green Light Bill, giving the opportunity for people to get a license. The Fund for Excluded Workers, giving people the opportunity after COVID and during COVID to get some money to make up for their loss of income. And then the biggest challenge of all, when Ida really devastated the physical building, and CRC had to move and continue to serve over 300 people in this community who lost almost everything in this storm. Jirandy is truly a model of leadership, a model of what we can hope to have in every community, in addition to which she is a caring and dedicated person. I only remember, and just tell one story, during some of the toughest times of Ida, I saw Jirandy one day feel down. It was so unlike her. She has managed to keep an uplifted spirit through the most challenging of times. But I gave her a hug and she gave me a hug, and I think the next day she just, not because of me, but because of her, she turned that energy back into positive change. And that is why I am so very, very fortunate to be able to name Jirandy Martinez as the Woman of the Year for the New York State Senate for 2022 for the 37th Senate District. Congratulations.
I am so honored. Thank you, Senator Shelley Mayer, for always supporting our work and for personally inspiring me every day. Your strength and compassion to lead New York State just gives me everything every day. So thank you. And I really hope, first of all, it gives me so much joy to see people here celebrating and honoring our work. Especially for like the moms in the group who have come all this way with their children. It really means a lot to me. But I must say, I also am so honored to have my team here. So if you could gather about, because it really means a lot for me, for like my team to come near me. And I'll start my speech. I hope we all know that this recognition is more than just an award for me, but an acknowledgement of the collective work it takes to build and lead community. Work that is not possible without the brave team I have the honor of working alongside every day to push our mission forward. People often ask me why, despite how challenging it can be to run a community-based organization or to advocate for the rights of people, we continue to do it. I think it's because our hunger for social justice, for opportunity for the people, for voice, comes from generations of perseverance. The strength to get up every day and tackle this in search of equity or success, or sometimes even just stability, isn't about one person. We get up every day for Jackie or Eusebio or Randy, because if they have the strength to keep going, so do we. And I'm so grateful we can make a difference in our community. On this special day of women's equality, I hope that other women who identify as first generation, immigrant, daughters of working families know they hold true power in this world and feel as proud as I do to receive this Women of Distinction Award. And I'm so thankful for my team because it has been a challenging year. Ida really tested our strength, but I'm also so proud to be part of such a beautiful community that holds together and comes out strong. If I may, I'd like to say something in Spanish, and I will be naming the women of our lives. Me siento honrada. Gracias, Senadora Shelley Mayer, por apoyar siempre nuestro trabajo y por inspirarme personalmente todos los días con su fortaleza y compasión para liderar el Estado de Nueva York. Espero que todos sepamos que este reconocimiento es más que un premio para mí, sino un reconocimiento al trabajo colectivo que se necesita para construir y liderar una comunidad. Trabajo que no es posible sin el valiente equipo con el que tengo el honor de trabajar todos los días para empujar nuestra misión hacia adelante. La gente siempre me pregunta por qué, a pesar de todo lo difícil que es dirigir una organización comunitaria sin fines de lucro, defender los derechos de las personas, seguimos haciéndolo. Creo que es porque nuestra hambre de justicia social, de oportunidad para la gente, de voz, proviene de generaciones de perseverancia. La fuerza para levantarse todos los días y abordar esto en busca de equidad o éxito, o a veces incluso de estabilidad, no se trata de una persona. Nos levantamos todos los días por Jackie o Eusebio o por Randy, porque si ellos tienen fuerzas para seguir adelante, nosotros también. Estoy muy agradecida de que podamos hacer este trabajo y hacer una diferencia en nuestra comunidad. En este día especial de la igualdad de la mujer, espero que otras mujeres se identifiquen como inmigrantes de primera generación, hijas de familias trabajadoras, y que sepan que tienen el verdadero poder en este mundo y se sientan tan orgullosas como yo de recibir este premio Mujeres de Distinción. Quisiera nombrar a las mujeres que me hicieron posible y las mujeres que hacen este trabajo posible todos los días. And gentlemen, I know I love you and we know we love you, but I am going to give honor to the women of the world. Where's my other sheet? For those who made me possible: Yolanda Castillo, Carmen Anaya Carmona, Kimberly Martinez, Charlie y Emily Herrera, Jennifer McLaughlin. For CRC's women: Janet Rolón Fry, Cristina Gaitán, Rocio Sánchez López, Silali Falcón, Silvia Falcón, Aymara Martínez, Selene González, Rosana Constante, Angélica Carvajal, Nicole Tuck, Lisette Paredes, Marta Carballo, Débora Barrios, Ángela Torrero, Carol Pucci, Kelly Grayer, Leilani Yizer, Luisa Fuentes, Nina Recio Cari, Petra Pasquina, Amy Vijayanayar, Marta Lopez, Zoe Colon, and all the community members who inspire and inform our work. Sí se puede. Sí se puede.